I do want to tell people the reason why people don't come after me, is because I'll blow their ass up where it matters. When people are shilling for PayPal donors, I'll take away the PayPal donors. When people are trying to gain respect and credibility, then I'll wrap them in controversy. When people are going for a network or friends, I'll make sure everyone has whispered about them. It's a little Machiavellian, I know that. But yeah, there's a reason why people don't come after me. They don't come after me and survive, or they survive and there's permanent scarring. Entire publications have fallen apart in the past 6 months because of controversies, me getting on Periscope and drying up subscribers.
Again, Trump didn't call me. There's still some time left, by the way. It's still December. But Trump hasn't called me, and I gave up my whole life. I literally had to leave my house because Antifa knew where I lived and gave me credible death threats. I lost everything for Trump. Everything. And I'm not like Nick Fuentes or Alex Jones where I can just respin up my platform. I lost everything for Trump. I lost everything for you and your voting rights. And then some of my friends on Twitter had the audacity to be silenced while I suffered. I'm bringing the hurricane to our shores in 2023. And you will all know my ideas because I said so. Because God said so. And shilling for Israel and shilling for the Ukraine and shilling for money and shilling for likes and retweets got you damn near nothing. Nothing but liability and trapped in a prison of your own making. Me, I'm free. I'm wearing stripes. But nigga, I'm free. I can say whatever I want, nigga, and I can't get fired. I can't get bankrupted. I am free in Christ. So eat that. Eat that. God bless you all. Even if Kerry was going to lose, I would will it into existence. And I know that sounds kooky. And I know that sounds crazy. But just don't catch me on a wild day. Pete Davidson one time got on my bad side and almost killed himself. So, you're not going to believe me. It doesn't matter. The point is that no one needs to believe you the first time. The point is you just need to tell them a first time. Do you understand this? This is going to sound kooky for y'all and cozy, but you guys don't understand the esoteric. What if I told you that all of us are capable of traveling? Well, not all of us, because you're not smart enough. But what if I told you that there are a lot of people capable of time traveling? They just don't know it. What if I told you that time traveling is easier than you think? It requires a lot of discipline and no machines. What if I told you that the reason why the New World Order wants you to focus on fiction stories about machines is they don't want you to know that everyone has access to time travel? Then what if I told you that the way that those of us fight is we are each pulling from time itself? Yes, of course the Jews time travel. That's what makes the apostasy so great. So what if I told you, that I could prove that I've time traveled before.
I am the archetype of America. And so they projected reflections of their own ego into me and said I was the one who had an outsized view of self when it was them. How are you going to tell a car mechanic how to fix a car? How are you going to tell a political strategist what is strategy inside of politics? How are you going to tell one of the most accurate forecasters of political events since at least 2018, but more broadly since 2012, how are you going to tell him what the outcomes are? How are you going to tell the most successful right-wing organizer in American history how to organize the masses? How are the Pharisees and the Sadducees going to question Jesus on blasphemy the day of the Sabbath? How are those Luddites going to question Socrates?
You cannot kill me and separate me from my movement. I am the father of dragons. The father of dragons. I red pill celebrities. I create nationwide movements. I make members of Congress shake. And I'm telling you, if that muscle bitch mentions my name in a neutral way, I will pluck her from Congress. So now I just want everyone in the world to dare me. Just dare me. Because for the first time in a 15-year career, I owe no one nothing. Nothing. And I have access to everything. They thought that they could contain my power levels. I am playing dumb. I am playing crazy, a lot like Jesus did. People will come to learn the truth. And guess what? I mean, frankly, that's what I need to crucify me. That's why you're going to see both sides try to come together to crucify me. Here's the difference. Here's the difference. Jesus was a carpenter, and I've got a motherfucking machine gun. These motherfuckers thought I would talk to them. I was talking to the future because I'm a fucking time traveler. I wasn't talking to the fucking committee. They're dead. They're like, whoosh. You know, these people died a while ago. I came back in time to talk to dead people. You know, so, you know, here I am talking to the future, and people they didn't even realize I knew how to talk into the transcript. I knew how to talk into the transcript. I knew when to talk over them. I knew when it would frustrate the court reporter. I knew when not to talk over them. I knew when to wait. I knew when to say something they thought that they could lick their lips on and then finish the sentence with I don't know, or that's the best of my recollection, or start a sentence, I don't know. But thinking about it, if I had to form an opinion today, it would be boom.
Carlos Danger sent $1,000.07 to everyone in the chat plus those who donated.
Wow, I've never heard a super chat say $1,000 before that. That's incredible. And we just want to say thanks. You know, after that $200 from Charles we mentioned, Vivi hit us with the 100. She's technically the one that got us over that first $1,000 mark. She says, thank you, Ali. And
you know what I'll say about Vivi is that she's one of our mods. She's a ride or die. She spends a couple hours every day combating Twitter misinformation and Blue Anon conspiracies about me. And so what I've told people is that they don't even know this. The people who do volunteer work for me are actually my donors. My donors, my supporters, my patrons, my brothers, my sisters in Christ. The people who will get in the gutter and cut somebody with me, they're just all around great people. I really have the best audience. I don't say that because it's not true. I say that because I do have the best audience. Oh, Smeagol's taking a brag. He said, I gave 2,000 in a day here before. But was it 2,000 spread across the day? Or was it a single donation, Smeagol? Because you can break the record if you want. It's only going to take $1,001 on this stream if you want to break the record. And I want to share that with the world. I want people to know that on January 3, we started fasting. On January 4, we fasted. On January 5, we fasted. On January 6, we won our January 6 Select Committee. And here on January 7th, we're raising money for a J6 cause. There will be all days committed to righting the wrong. And the 2 years that I had to spend in the wilderness, that y'all had to spend in the wilderness with frankly cringe folks like Charlie Kirk and Steven Crowder and Ben Shapiro running our movement, it's over. Ali's here. Ali's back. And we are going to fund our movement. We are going to door knock our movement. We are going to phone bank our movement. I was on the phone today with the chief of staff of a member of Congress, and they said, Ali, we're going to need your help helping pass the rules package. And I said, mark me down for 10,000 calls in 2 hours. So they've got me marked down. Who here is going to make phone calls on Monday when I tell you who to call? You're going to be on Telegram, and you're going to pick up the phone, and you're going to call the members of Congress that I tell you to blast their glass. I'm not cussing anymore. It's 2023. I'm trying not to. But, we're going to own this country. We already own it. It's ours. It's ours, So anyway, yeah, let's do it. Let's hurry up and get to 3,000. I want to be to what are we at right now?
We are at $2,102, $2,100.
Okay, I want to be at 3,000 in 12 minutes or less. You don't want me as president. You don't want me as president because I'll just get stuff done. I will just get stuff done. I will, just get stuff done. And metaphorically, of course. And I would have jailed a bunch of journalists, I think there are a ton of journalists that, frankly, need to be jailed. And a ton of other journalists that need to be monitored. Someone said a big talk for a nobody. I'm a somebody. I started an insurrection.